Hey everybody, Jorunn here, and making one more video of the Covalix run. Yeah, I know I've made one before, but this was kind of important to me because this was where I made 100,000 aUEC. Ah, that guy's only ahead. I'll just kind of speed through some of the boring spots here, but the video is actually a little bit out of date because this was made just a day or so before 2.4.1 came out and wiped all of our stuff, all of our alpha UEC, all of our items. So I couldn't get a landing pad there, so I'm going over to strut D, the normal procedure to get a ship when you can't, when all the pads are full. One of the big problems that was fairly regular in 2.4, along with infinite loading screens, excessive crashes, and all kinds of other things.
Selection confirmed.
And here I'm grabbing my ballistic rifle again, even though I don't really need it. When you're going to Covalix, usually you don't have FPS going on, but every once in a while. So occasional griefers running around over there. So hopping in my loner Hornet here. As I don't actually own a Hornet, but I own a Buccaneer. And CIG was nice enough to give me a Hornet until the Buccaneer is available. So that's probably going to be for 6 months. Who knows? A lot of other ships ahead of that.
Thank you for getting in touch with me.
All systems
My husband
online.
recently died aboard the Gundo Covalix station, but the company is refusing to pay out his insurance claim because they say he was at fault. It's ridiculous. There is no way that's true. I know my husband. Darnell had his problems, but that is all in the past. I want you to go to the Covalix station and send me evidence that my husband is innocent. But even if you find out that he isn't, you'll still get paid. I know your time is valuable and really, I just want to know the truth. I've attached the insurance claim to get you started. Good luck. And I hope to hear from you soon, one way or another.
Poor Darnell, he's died so many times. I've run this mission so many times. Usually this is the one that I run first and fastest to get all my stuff, which I've done again now that 2.4.1 has dropped. Ran the mission several times because you get fast 2600 alpha UEC, so get your armor, which doesn't really do much good, but is definitely cool looking, and of course all of your FPS weapons. 14,000 for the armor, and another 10,000 or so for the weapons. Here's my energy rifle, which of course doesn't have sights, one of the other bugs that is still going on in 2.4.1, but I have since learned that I just make it a habit. As soon as I call my ship, I go to the weapon shop and equip my ballistic rifle, which you have to equip every single time. For some reason it is not persistent, one of the many bugs we still have here in Alpha. And then I unequip and re-equip my energy rifle and my sniper rifle, and it puts the sights back on. So we speed down this hall. Done this so many times. But it's still cool. This whole universe is awesome. This space station is awesome. All the floating chairs and stuff, and just dream of coming in here and looting all these boxes and just hauling them out into the back of my my freelancer and taking them somewhere and selling them off for who knows what. So here's the second leg where we go and get the code for the other door.
I received the information you sent and will be uploading the payment to your account.
Speed back over here. Got our first 1,000 alpha UEC there. Spinning around over here. Luckily I don't get seasick because there's a lot of spinning and moving, and 0G it can be very disorienting. Pop in here. Grab the last terminal.
I got the ops guy's passcode last night. Took a whole damn bomb.
Go back and hop on our ship. Now we could just suicide here and go back to Olisar. It's faster, but I do that in the first few times that I run this when I'm just farming fast just to get my alpha UAC, but you know, it's a little bit more immersive to like get back in your ship, fly back to Olisar, and then run other missions, the Comrays and ICC and Yella. So coming out here, what the? Yeah, that's not my Hornet. There's like pieces of Hornet, and That's my Hornet. So if you read the chat here, I actually missed where guy said he accidentally bumped Cobra Johnson. Oops. I may have touched the Hornet in Covalix. I wasn't actually reading that because I was so flabbergasted that this guy blew up my Hornet. So it's like, what the fuck? My Hornet! This is my 100,000 UEC mission, and you blew up my Hornet! It's like, what are you thinking? And it dismantled right away. So, needless to say, I was a little bit pissed here, and decided to take out my frustrations on this guy. And he's probably wondering, like, what the F is this guy doing? Of course, I'm not actually penetrating the shield with my energy rifle. I probably should have switched my ballistic and seen if it would actually penetrate it, but I wasn't thinking. I was just pissed. And then he started shooting at me. And remember this, if you are a single person against a fighter, make sure you stay inside their weapon focal points. He's only got wing weapons. And he's shooting around me. So he's trying to kill me, and I'm trying to kill him. So I'm typing over here. I finally read what he said. Touched my Hornet? Okay, look, this isn't working too well. Was it really an accident? Like, okay, I can understand that. I've done that. I fly into space stations fairly often, actually. My ship is in 1,000 pieces. I'm actually still flying into space stations, but part of it's lag. Trying to strafe in close, and then you're strafing a little faster than you intend to, and you can't stop strafing, and bam, you hit the space station, blow to hell. Did it just recently. So, if you're sorry, I'll forgive you. Yeah, it was an accident. So, alright. It was an accident. I don't need to actually take a ship back, because I just need to get back and claim my last 1,600 UEC to complete this mission, my 100,000 UEC mission, which I managed to luckily do before they wiped us by like 2 days. Try to fly careful next time. He gets out. See, he actually trusts me to not shoot him, because it's actually been pretty civil since they implemented the Alpha UEC and in these missions and the outlaw status. Much less griefing going on than there used to be. It's been quite a pleasure. People are much more friendly and helpful, and we all gang up on the bad guys. It's really turned into a great game, even though we have limited content.
I just wanted to let you know that the information you found
her
worked.
talk there.
Kovalex exonerated my husband, and the insurance company gave me the full
Luckily,
claim.
I didn't need my ship
On
to
top
get
of
back.
all that, the advocacy was able to arrest the people that Melisowski had been working with. Turns out there was a reward for information leading to the smuggling ring's arrest, and I want you to have it. I cannot express how much I appreciate the hard work you did on my behalf. Made all the difference. Best of luck to you, and thanks for everything.
101,000 Alpha UEC. Now, I know some people spend a lot more time in World than I do, or in Verse than I do. I really only get to play a little bit in the weekends, maybe a little bit in the evening. So 100,000 was a big deal for me to actually get there before they wiped us, right before. So I had to come up here and do my little victory dance, and of course I'm freezing because frame rates are kind of tricky. I guess I'm inspiring a couple of guys to come up here. Somebody's already up here. I think he's taking a nap. Doing my victory dance. Ha 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 ha. 100,000 UEC! Yeah! And 2 days later it was wiped. I was poor again, but at least I had my ships. And we're well on our way again. This guy gets up and yawns. Goes back to sleep. Hilarious. Thanks for watching, guys and gals, and we'll see you around the verse.